This is a note on the laws of indices. So the first law we have here is that a to the power m times a to the power n equals a to the m plus n. So as an illustration, if we took 2 to the power 3 times 2 to the power 2, our law says that this is the same as 2 to the power 3 plus 2, or 2 to the power 5. And we can check that in longhand. 2 to the power 3 is 3 2's multiplied together, and 2 to the power 2 is 2 2's multiplied together. And if we have 3 2's multiplied by 2 2's, that means we have 5 2's multiplied together, which we can write as 2 to the power 5, and that confirms that we can use that law in that way. The next law, a to the power m divided by a to the power n equals a to the power m minus n. So for example, we had 2 to the power 7 divided by 2 to the power 3. Our law says that should be 2 to the power 7 minus 3, which is 4. And again, if we check that longhand, 2 to the power 7 is 7 2's multiplied together, divided by 3 2's multiplied together, 2 to the power 3. And we can see we can cancel 3 2's in the denominator with 3 2's in the numerator, leaving us with 4 2's multiplied together, which we can write as 2 to the power 4. And so we can see that 2 to the power 7 divided by 2 to the power 3 is indeed 2 to the power 4. The next law is that or equivalence is that a to the power p upon q can be written in a few forms. It can be written as the qth root of a to the power p, which is the same as a to the power p to the power 1 upon q. So for example, the second root, square root, is the same as power 1 upon 2. Cube root, or the third root, is the same as power 1 upon 3. And a to the power p upon q can also be written as the qth root of a in brackets to the power p. So for example, 8 to the power 2 upon 3 can therefore be written as the third root of 8 to the power 2, which is the cube root of 64, which is 4. It can also be written as 8 to the power 2 all to the power 1 upon 3, which is the power 1/3 of 64, which is the same as the cube root of 64. It can also be written as the cube root of 8 in brackets to the power 2. The cube root of 8 is 2, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So this is the cube root of 8, which is 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power 2 is 4. Thus demonstrating that all three forms are equivalent. And lastly, we have that a to the power minus n is the same as 1 upon a to the plus n. So, for example, 2 to the power minus 1 is the same as 1 upon 2.